Hi, hello, welcome back to another session of Geography. I am Kavita here to present one more topic from this lesson. In the previous class, we already started one lesson from Geography part, that is land resource of Karnataka. From this lesson, we already completed half of the lesson. The meaning of land use, pattern in Karnataka, and agriculture, the meaning of agriculture, importance of agriculture, types of cultivation, and the food crops of Karnataka. These are all things we already discussed in the previous class. Today we are with a new concept from this lesson. In this session we are going to learn on these main topics. Already in the previous class we already discussed about paddy. In today's session we are going to learn on these topics. Those are jowar, ragi from food crops, and also commercial crops of Karnataka. Those are sugarcane, cotton, tobacco, and coffee. These are all topics we are going to learn in today's session. Let us discuss about another food crops of Karnataka state, that is jowar. Jowar is one of the most important food crop of Karnataka state and is one of the staple food for the people. And also jowar is the second most important food crop of Karnataka after paddy. Here jowar, in the previous years jowar was a leading food crop in Karnataka, but in recent years it had been declining. So now paddy is first place food crop in Karnataka, second place jowar. Jowar is one of the staple food for the people, especially North Karnataka. In Karnataka, only 26% of the total area under jowar. How much percentage is there? Only 26% of the cultivated area under jowar. As I told now, jowar is one of the staple food for the people, especially North Karnataka people, because it's preparing for rotis. ರೊಟ್ಟಿ ಮಾಡಲಿಕ್ಕೆ ತುಂಬ ಯೂಸ್ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ. ಹೇಗೆ ನಾರ್ತ್ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದಲ್ಲಿ ಇರುವಂತಹ ಜಿಲ್ಲೆಗಳಲ್ಲಿರುವ ಇದು ಆಹಾರ ಪದಾರ್ಥ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಒನ್ ಆಫ್ ದ ಸ್ಟ್ಯಾಪಲ್ ಫುಡ್ ಫಾರ್ ದ ಪೀಪಲ್ ಇನ್ ನಾರ್ತ್ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ. ಬಟ್ ಜೋರ್ ಈಸ್ ಯೂಸ್ಫುಲ್ ಫಾರ್ ಕ್ಯಾಟಲ್ ಫೀಡ್ ಇನ್ ಸೌತ್ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ. ಅಂದರೆ ದನಗಳಿಗೆ ಒಂದು ಮೇಯಿಸೋಕ್ಕೆ ಜೋರ್ನ ಬಳಸ್ತಾರೆ. ಎಲ್ಲಿ? ಸೌತ್ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದಲ್ಲಿ. ಜೋರ್ is one of the food crop especially in the North Karnataka, whereas jowar is useful for cattle feed in South Karnataka. ನಾರ್ತ್ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದಲ್ಲಿ ಒಂದು ಆಹಾರ ಪದಾರ್ಥ ಆಗಿದ್ರೆ ಸೌತ್ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕದಲ್ಲಿ ಅದು ಒಂದು ದನಗಳಿಗೆ ಮೇಯಿಸುವಿಕೆ ಒಂದು ಪದಾರ್ಥ ಆಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ಬೋದು. Here jowar scientific name, the scientific name of jowar, that is Sorghum vulgare. Sorghum vulgare is the scientific name of jowar. Here jowar is one of the, it belongs to grass family. It belongs to grass family, and black soil is the best suitable for the cultivation of jowar, because North Karnataka district, it means North Karnataka state has large amount of black soil, so that black soil is the best suitable for the cultivation of jowar. And And also here one red soil also is suitable, but black soil is the best suitable for the cultivation of jowar. High temperature is needed, heavy rainfall and labors. These are the factors need to cultivation of jowar. And next move on, growing areas. Except for few districts of Karnataka, all other districts grow jowar in Karnataka. Among them, especially North Karnataka districts are leading the production of jowar. Districts are Vijaypur, Kalburgi, then Bhagalkot, Belgaum, Ballari, Raichur, Bidar and as well as Koppal. These districts are leading the production of jowar. Among them, Vijaypur district gets first place the production of jowar in Karnataka state. Even South Karnataka districts are also growing jowar, but few districts are there. For example, Chitradurga, Shivamogga, Mysore, Chamarajanagar, Hassan, Tumkur. But moreover, jowar is very famous in North Karnataka. All over the India, Karnataka state gets second place the production of jowar in India after Maharashtra. It means Maharashtra state gets first place the production of jowar, second one Karnataka. So this is about jowar. Next move on, another food crop of Karnataka, that is ragi. Ragi is also one of the most important food crop of Karnataka state, and as well as it is a staple food for the people, and as well as it is one of the most important nutrition food. ಅಂದರೆ ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಆಹಾರ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ನಮ್ಮ ದೇಹಕ್ಕೆ ಬೇಕಾಗಿರುವಂಥ ಒಂದು ಒಳ್ಳೆ ಪದಾರ್ಥ ಯಾವುದು ಅಂದರೆ ಅದು ರಾಗಿ ಅಂತ ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. ಸೊ ರಾಗಿ ಇಟ್ಸ್ ಒನ್ ಆಫ್ ದ staple food for the people, and the scientific name of ragi is Aleucine coracan. Aleucine coracan is the scientific name of ragi. And ragi here, it means red soil is the best suitable for the cultivation of ragi. And ragi is it means it's preparing for many things. For example, dosa, malt and others. So that ragi is the best suitable, it means staple food for the people. And also it is ragi is the third most important food crop of Karnataka after paddy and jowar. Ragi is a tropical crop. High temperature is needed, medium rainfall and labors are very required for ragi. And how jowar is a very famous food crop in North Karnataka, and whereas ragi is a very famous in the South Karnataka. So how black soil is best suitable for the cultivation of jowar, in the same way red soil is the best suitable for the cultivation of ragi. So as I told now, ragi is one of the tropical crop. It's required rainfall, it means medium rainfall, and labors are very needed, so very required. Even ragi also can be grown in the summer season. If irrigation facility is available, there we can start cultivation ragi. So that ragi is also one of the kharif crop. And growing, next move on, growing areas. So ragi also cultivate all over the state except a few districts. Especially as I told now, jowar is one of the famous food crop in North Karnataka. Yes, ragi is very famous in the South Karnataka. South Karnataka districts are leading the production of ragi. The districts are Tumkur, then Mysore, Mandya, Chitradurga, next Davangere, Chikbalapur, Shumogga, Chamarajanagar and other districts. These districts are leading the production of ragi. Among them, Tumkur district gets first place in the production of ragi in Karnataka. And also ragi is, it means Karnataka gets first place in the production of ragi in India. All over the India, which state gets first place? Karnataka. In Karnataka, which district gets first place? That is Tumkuru. So this is about ragi. So these three we call food crops. These three are very important for the people. So this is about food crops of Karnataka state. Next move on, another topic from this lesson, that is commercial crops of Karnataka state. Karnataka is also famous for commercial crops. Those crops are very useful for marketing purpose and as well as to earning money. The crops are sugarcane, cotton, tobacco and coffee. So let us discuss about sugarcane. Sugarcane is one of the most important commercial crop of Karnataka state and as well as it is one of the most important industrial crop of Karnataka state. Karnataka get fourth position the production of sugarcane in India. Sugarcane is a tropical crop, high temperature and the sufficient supply of water, it means heavy rainfall. Suppose in case lack of rainfall recorded while cultivate of sugarcane, of course what we have to supply? Irrigation. As I told in the previous class, some crops can be grown under the irrigation. In that, sugarcane is also there. For sugarcane, high temperature, heavy rainfall. Suppose in case lack of rainfall has recorded there, of course we have to provide irrigation facility because sugarcane is also forming under irrigation and as well as laborers are very required. For sugarcane, a red soil is the best suitable for cultivation of sugarcane and as well as black soil also. Sugarcane belongs to a grass family. The scientific name of sugarcane is Saccharum officinarum. Saccharum officinarum is the scientific name of sugarcane. Sugarcane is also providing a raw material for sugar industry. So that I told it's one of the most important commercial crop and as well as industrial crop. Sugarcane is cultivated all over the state where rainfall is sufficient there and as well as irrigation is there. North Karnataka districts are leading the production of sugarcane. Among them, Belgavi district gets first place the production of sugarcane in Karnataka and second Bhagalkot. Bhagalkot district gets second place the production of sugarcane in Karnataka because of plus point and advantages for sugarcane, that is Almaty Dam. Almaty Dam is one of the advantages for the cultivation of sugarcane. So that Belgavi and as well as Bagalkot districts are leading the production of sugarcane. But even south districts of Karnataka, South Karnataka districts are also leading the production of sugarcane. But once upon a time, in the sense pre-independent Mandya, it means South Karnataka districts were leading. Among them, Mandya was leading the production of sugarcane in Karnataka. So, this is about sugarcane. Next, move on. Another type of commercial crop in Karnataka state, that is cotton. Cotton is also one of the second most important commercial crop of Karnataka, and as well as is the most important industrial crop of Karnataka, and also it is one of the fiber crop. Cotton is also used for making carpet pillows, and also cotton is also providing raw material for cotton textile industries. Cotton is crop of the tropical and subtropical crop, and high temperature, in the sense high temperature, moderate rainfall, moderate in the sense medium rainfall, and black soil is the best suitable for the cultivation of cotton. Already I told you while I was teaching Unit 3 lesson in that soils of Karnataka. Black soil, we already discussed, yes. Black soil is the best suitable for the cultivation of cotton. So, laborers are required. These are all things need to start to cultivation of cotton. Here, growing areas. The main cotton producing districts of Karnataka are Haveri, Dharwad, Gadag, Mysore, Ballari, Raichur, Kalburgi, Belgavi and Davangere. These are districts are leading the production of cotton in Karnataka. Among them, Haveri district gets first place the production of cotton in Karnataka. After Haveri, Dharwad district gets second place the production of cotton in Karnataka. But nowadays cotton it has been declining because of lack of rainfall. So, this is about cotton. Next, move on. Another type of commercial crop in Karnataka state, that is tobacco. Tobacco is also one of the most important commercial crop in Karnataka state, and it is belongs to nicotine group. And tobacco is used for manufacturing bidi and cigarette. Tobacco was introduced by Portuguese. Who introduced? Portuguese in the 17th century. Tobacco was introduced by Portuguese in the 17th century. Tobacco can be grown in the high temperature and medium rainfall, and as well as loamy soil. And Karnataka gets fourth position the production of tobacco in India. Tobacco is not only famous in India, not only famous in Karnataka, and also it is very demanded at the global level. It means in world level market, tobacco is very famous in the global level. And Karnataka grows Virginia tobacco and as well as bidi tobacco. And Virginia tobacco is the highest quality and it's a great demand in the global market. So, here Karnataka ranked fourth position the production of tobacco in India. In Karnataka, Mysore district gets first place the production of tobacco. It is also grown in the district of Hassan, Shivamogga, Kodagu, Ballari, Belgavi, Chitradurga, Raichur and other districts. Nippani is very famous for tobacco. As I told in the previous class, there is a very few important crops in Karnataka. Few places are very famous for some crops. As I told, Nippani is very famous for tobacco. So this is about tobacco. Next and last but not the least topic from this lesson, that is coffee. Coffee is Karnataka famous plantation and beverage crops. Beverage in the sense drinking purpose. So Karnataka is very famous for coffee. Coffee was introduced by one of the fakir, in the sense Santa anta ಹೇಳ್ತೀವಿ. It was introduced by, coffee was introduced by Baba Budan around 1670 year. So who introduced? Baba Budan. Just Baba Budan ಒಬ್ಬ ವ್ಯಕ್ತಿ ಆ ಕಾಫಿ ಬೀಜಗಳನ್ನ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೆಡ್ತಾನೆ. ಎಲ್ಲಿ? ಚಿಕ್ಕಮಗಳೂರು ಡಿಸ್ಟ್ರಿಕ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ. Now it is very famous, Baba Budan Hills. So here Karnataka produced two type of coffee. Those are Arabic and Robusta. Arabic and Robusta are the two types of coffee producing in Karnataka. Among them, Arabic is one of the better quality and is one of the best quality coffee in Karnataka. Here, coffee is also one of the international commercial crop. Coffee also is very demand in the global level market, in the world market. So coffee is called plantation crop. So coffee is growing in the large estate land. As I told in the previous lesson, have you remembered? Plantation farming. Few crops can be grown, but large estate and also to earning money. So coffee is growing as a large estate and as well as to earning money. ಕಾಫಿ ಬೆಳೆಯೋ ಸಂದರ್ಭದಲ್ಲಿ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ ಅಂದರೆ ಸೂರ್ಯನ ಕಿರಣಗಳು, ರೇಸ್ ಅಂತ ಏನಂತೀವಲ್ಲ, ಅದು ಆದಷ್ಟು ಮಟ್ಟಿಗೆ ಆ ಒಂದು ಕಾಫಿ ಬೀಜದ ಮೇಲೆ ಬೀಳಬಾರ್ದು. ಆ ಕಿರಣಗಳೇನಾದರೂ ಅದ ಮೇಲೆ ಬಿತ್ತು ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಕಾಫಿ ಬೀಜ ಹಾಳಾಗುತ್ತೆ. ಹಂಗೆ ಆಗಬಾರ್ದು ಅಂತಂದರೆ ಅಲ್ಲಲ್ಲಿ ನೆರಳಿನ ಒಂದು ಮರಗಳನ್ನು ನೆಡ್ತಾ ಹೋಗ್ಬೇಕಲ್ಲಿ. ಅಂದರೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ನೆರಳು ಕೊಡೋ ಒಂದು ಯಾವುದೋ ಒಂದು ಮರಗಳು ನೆಡ್ತಾ ಹೋದರೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕಾಫಿ ಬೀಜ ಏನಾಗುತ್ತೆ, ಹಾಳಾಗೋದಿಲ್ಲ. So Karnataka, 70% of coffee cultivation is there in Karnataka, and Karnataka gets first place the production of coffee in India. In Karnataka, few districts are leading the production of coffee, especially we can see in the Malnad region. Already I told you while I was teaching physiographic divisions of Karnataka, in that second physical division is there. Which one? Malnad. So Malnad districts are leading the production of coffee in Karnataka. The districts are Kodagu, Shivamogga, Chikmagalur and Hassan and other districts. Among them, Kodagu gets first place the production of coffee in Karnataka. Coffee is very famous in Karnataka and it is very best quality. So that it is called the land of coffee, and coffee is also very famous in the global level. By this topic, today we have completed one unit from geography, that is land resources of Karnataka. Till then, keep watching video. Thank you and have a great day.